everyone. It's TA, your Entrepreneur Coach. Excited to join you again for another week where we have launched for the holidays 17 concepts that if you start right now, do not wait to the new year, that you can build a six-figure income all the way into $1 million business. So grab your pen and paper, as I say every week, because get ready, you guys, because it's time to suit up. Good morning, everybody. I'm loving what we are doing. I'm so excited about today. Excited that, man, we are launching 17 concepts that, man, if you choose one, I know there are people that are going to choose more than one, that statistics are showing, trends are showing, even when it's done already and when it's forecasted to do, that you can build a six-figure income all the way to $1 million build up business. He said, with that, you guys, we're not going to wait. We're going to hop right in. All right, number one today, I'm really excited about, just because if I had more time that I could give, this would be the one that I know that I would give to. This would be the one that I would spend a lot of time practicing, that I would definitely even myself get a coach for it, because it's an industry that when you start and you stay in it and you master it, your income goes higher and higher and your demand becomes great. And now you have multi ways that you can use it and earn to build a income of a lifetime. And this is to become a voiceover and professional voice talent. This one, you guys, is a huge one, and it is hot right now in demand. From media companies to broadcasting companies to people in science, entertainment, travel agencies, education, and even when it comes to online training and even healthcare. People are looking for spokespersons. People are looking for those with a voice. And if you know that you're always turning your iPhone on, or you know that you always end up or you're grabbing the mic, this is where you could take your voice and turn it into income, you guys. Man, now let's talk about this. This has very little training to get started, but as I said before, I'm going to tell you that I would have it be where I would get a coach and I would invest and I would go hard to become masterful at this skill set. This is for those that know how to tell a story, or those that can paint a story that people can see. And the training is minimal. Number one, you can go to Udemy. That's udemy.com, and you will see different certifications that you can take. You can start up with one big certification. I think it's like $1,000 for one training, or you can take a plethora of different trainings to teach you different techniques of how to grow your voice and master it, from $9 to $15, an online course that lasts no more than 2 to 3 hours. And then they can even hook you up and they give you a network of professional voice coaches that can even do it online for as little as $100 per coach session. Now, a lot of you guys think, man, it's a lot of money to invest. No, it's not. This is where you're investing now, where a lot of people can get this. You're investing in you. The more that you spend to invest in your voice, the more it is a true 100% return of your investment into you building you. Now, what's needed, you guys? Very little. To have a website that, man, you've got examples of different voiceovers that you've done to introduce who you are, to even have a booking or a way to schedule or book me, and then definitely having the ability, you guys, to be able to market yourself or to get connected with different groups and websites, and they're all over the place, where they're always looking for talent or always looking for voiceovers, and to stay connected with those websites or those associations or affiliations, because that's a great way to get a job and to be hired, but a great way to be seen that could take you one opportunity that could change your life. And then with that, you guys, it takes about 4 to 6 months to really build and build your awareness. But listen to this. You can make anywhere from $50 to $100 per every 2 minutes. Wow. And then there's multi different types of voiceovers you could do. One's for non-broadcasting, that's a whole division. And then you've got radio, and then you have television, you've got ads, and then, man, there's such a huge need for people that are needing voiceovers even on YouTube for their YouTube channel, even when it comes to commercials that are going on Instagram. This has become a industry that not only has it been a plethora of income for those that wanted to get in it and that were great at it, but now it could be for anybody who wants to start, you guys. And the thing that I like about it is your pay is not just based on how long you're recording, but it's based on how many times is it going to air and be needed and for how long. So there's ways for you to get income in different types of categories, such as the length of recording and recording time, to how long it is, to how long it's going to be airing and how many times and how many places. This is a multi-level income business that I like it. It's one of my favorites because it's truly the epitome of investing in you. And you can earn anywhere from $50,000 annually just to start up all the way to $350,000 a year to over millions of dollars. As you become a professional, you build your name, you build your awareness, you build your experience. It now will turn around and build you back up. Woo, I love this one. The next one, you guys, that I love, and this one is so needed, and boy, is it become hot. It is to become a professional organizer for home or for business. The training is simple, you guys, and really easy to do, but the demand is huge. This is for people that are great. Maybe that OCD part of yourself with things having to be in order all the time. Now you can get it to pay off dividends real big, where it's coming in to organize a garage, or coming in to organize a closet, or coming in to organize a home, or even when it comes to organizing a business so that it can function and things can be in order. This is a high demand with a low entry cost to get started, and boy, it's got a high profit margin. Training, you guys, I highly recommend, just because it's not needed, but it sets you apart and it makes you competitive. You can find training certification classes for anywhere from $180 to $280 per class, or $1,000 per classification. Let me tell you what I mean by classification. This one I'm going to take a little bit of time. When you decide that you want to be an organizer, whether you realize it or not, there are many certifications for different types of organizer. So even though you're coming in to be an organizer of homes or an organizer of businesses, this gives you the ability, when you get a certification, to turn around and now add on other certifications such as home staging. And now you can work for investors or realtors. Ooh, that's a good one. Or a color consultant, where now you know what color schemes need to go with color schemes. When it comes to landscaping design, and I didn't say landscaping where you're out doing all of the planting. This is how to design it and make it look elegant or beautiful or professional, or to go with the home based on the style of the home. Interior decorating. This right here is an industry, you guys, that has a very low cost investment from $2,000 to $5,000, but you can make anywhere from $500 to $800 to even $3,000 to $4,000 per job. But listen to this profit margin. Excuse me. It is 90%. Your profit margin is 90%. This is huge. That means you put 10% in and you get 90% as a gain. Oh, wow. Those are hard to come by. And this is an industry that does that. Takes you 0 to 3 months to get started. And your estimated income starting out is anywhere from $7,000 to $24,000 a month. And then when you go and build it full time, you can be making up to $250,000 to $350,000, all the way to a $500,000 million industry business, especially when you add on those other certifications or you even add on partnership with affiliates. That all the things you use, all the things you buy that your clients pay for, you get a percentage of, which means now you're getting another layer of income just doing one thing that you do. Wow, this is a industry that I highly recommend. That if you're needing something or you love to be organized or you're OCD or you just love to decorate, I would get into this. This industry has grown more than 40% over the last decade. And analysts, research, and markets value the U.S. home organization products are at $12.2 billion in 2021 and are ranked to increase 7% every single year as far as the income potential from now until 2028. This is an industry by far that you could start today and you could be in a six-figure all the way up to $1 million industry. The next one, you guys, is this one. You're not going to believe it, but it's true. It is a balloon business. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but oh my God, don't we love balloons? We love them when they're in the sky. We love them when they're at a party and we walk in and we just see balloons that cause us to be festive or feel good inside. We love it when we even see the clown or the artist, twist and turn to create something really cute. Balloons, believe it or not, is a industry that is hot right now. Whether it's balloons for a birthday party or balloons for a big, huge conference or balloons for an annual event or a 50th anniversary. This industry is a low cost and also a high profit gain and doesn't take hardly anything to get started and to start to earn income. Now, I highly recommend that you do take one course. The course is to learn how to be a professional freelance balloon decorator. I know it sounds crazy, but y'all know why. It's because it allows you to create different visuals, different diagrams, different figurines of balloons. And we know when we walk in and we see those, how beautiful those are. It's just like an artist, a freelance artist. It gives you the ability to be able to create themes and visuals with balloons that can take any party, any gathering, or special occasion to a whole other level. And what you charge for balloons when you can do that is completely different than when you're just blowing up balloons and you are bringing those to a birthday party. This is a business that the more you put in, the more, here it is, it blows up. Get it? I love this. 0 to 3 months to get started. Your initial estimated income is anywhere from $6,000 to $30,000 a month. And then I love this because you can use other companies to network with, like planners, event planners, or people who do cakes, or those who do certain type of events, or you can work with companies and communities, and you can even partner with people such as Uber that can now take your balloons and deliver them for you, or people that are in favor that can get those to the people that you're trying to deliver. So don't feel like you got to start off with a van right off the bat. You can build up your collateral to where now you're building up your own income to purchase your van. If you want to go big and now have them being delivered all over your city or all over your state. The thing that I love about balloons, okay, is that it has a projected increase to expand at 34% of the industry income by 2026. And again, do not forget, become a certified balloon freelance artist. Do not forget to add that on, because that right there takes you to another bracket of income. And this industry, you guys, in 2020, oh my goodness, this is crazy. In 2020 was a $647 million industry. And again, with that 34% increase, all the way projections to 2026, it will be a $865 million industry. That's almost $200 million more a year that you could grab and make some of that yours, you guys. So this is crazy, but a balloon industry is one of the things you could start and build with no, really, hardly any cost with very little training and can build a business that could change your life. The very next one, you guys, and this is the last one, and I really like this one because this is one that is really hot right now. And it is one with very little investment and startup and a 90% margin gain. And here it is, and a 90% of home and household is your market. You can't find that. Those are hard to find. This is a priceless one, which is why it's the last one I'm bringing today, is a mobile car detailing and service company. You guys, cars are everywhere. It is how we get to and from places, but cars is a part of life. And when it comes to being able to bring services to people, it's the way in which business is being done today, not just because of the pandemic, but because of the shift of people being busy and not having a lot of time. That when it comes to services, if there are things that you can bring to people, you will be chosen over and over other people. And when it comes to people's cars, cleaning the car, detailing the car, and even servicing the car, it is a no in demand, which means a no in demand business that you could build and start now, and you will have a business for years to come. Its sustainability is gigantic. And with this, you guys, you hardly need any training. Now, if you're going to do service mechanics, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right off the bat. A lot of people think this one's not for me, TA. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some elevation in it. I want you to get really high up. What if you were to start this business and you were the one to launch it and you hired mechanics? You hired people that were detailers. You hired those and gave them a platform to be able to make money. Now, what could you do? When we're talking about sustainable businesses that show no matter what happens in the world, that it is still a viable and marketable and profitable business, these are ones to look at. This is a sure anchored business that can provide income not only for you, for your family, your legacy, but even for your community. Imagine the jobs that you could give to those who don't have a job in your community. This is one of them. Very little investment is needed, anywhere from $4,000 to, if you are going to have mechanics and you're going to need machines, and yes, it can get costly, but those are ones where a lot of mechanics may have some of those materials, or you can have it where you get the demand first, and then that gives you the income you need to buy those things so that you can work on cars, whether it's a flat or it's something where the car didn't work, it needs a jump, or it needs to be detailed, or it needs to be washed. Bringing a mobile service to people is the way to go. Now you don't have a building, you don't have an overhead. And again, it already has a high profit margin, and 90% of a household is your market. Your average price per job could be anywhere from $100 up to $500 per job per hour, depending on what it is. And then your estimated 3 to 5 year income starting out is about $78,000 a year, all the way up to a $350,000 to a $500,000 industry, especially if you're adding on other services where it could be a one call stop service for your car. Now you've got multiple streams of income. It can be $1 million business a year income for you and your family. But the thing that I love, it can now become a business that you can offer to other people who need financial help and change in their life as well. The industry size and past growth, the U.S. car wash and auto detailing industry showed steady growth for several years until the pandemic hit in 2020. But guess what it did? It bounced right back, and it's valued at over $14 billion, tracking right now in 2022. And its growth forecast is expected to grow by 4% every single year, moving up, starting right now with the increase in 2022, you guys. And there are over 56,000 car wash, auto detailing businesses right now in the U.S. This is an industry, you guys, that I'm going to sit here and tell you, not only you can start, but you can even add on, just even with those things, the service, the detailing, the car wash, you can now add on aftermarket auto parts. This is crazy. A $17 billion industry where now you're getting auto parts for people with aftermarket where people can't afford those. You're now adding those. You can add on window tinting. That is an industry that, man, is anywhere from 65,000 if you're doing it low key, all the way up to $325,000 or more in an annual income. And you can add on one of the biggest things when it comes to advertising and marketing is what's called car wrapping. This is a $4 billion industry, and it's one of the fastest growing industries right now. Right now, period, tracking a 22% annual growth every year, all the way to 2028, you guys. And it only requires a training of learning how to do the advertising or the wraps on the cars. And it's a 2-day course, and it only costs you about $2,500. And look at that return. So, with that, you guys, these are 4 more of the top 17 industries and concepts that if you start right now and you go hard, don't wait. This is the time you're looking at your life. This is when you're making a decision. I am not going to be here anymore, or man, my job is not enough. There's needs and things that I want to do, and there's a need in my community, and I want to be a superhero. These are the things that if you start today and don't wait to the new year, that you can build a 6-figure income with very little training, and it will give you dividends and a return of up to 90% of a return on the majority of the ones that I've presented to you today. So with that, you guys, make sure you share this and make sure you subscribe so that you never miss another episode of Suit Up. And make sure you join me next week as I will be launching again another 4 top business concepts and ideas that can change your life and others. Have a good one, you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.